Old school. High school. White school. Puerto Rican school. Colombian school. Mexican school. Dominican school. What's up, Manhattan? How y'all doing? What's up, people? Oh, come on. Come on, let me feel you. What's up? Okay. All right. There you go. Because we're going to get nasty tonight. We're going to get raw. We're going to get funky. Because this is my last chance to party. Because now I got a son and a daughter. So I have everything but a life. No clubbing, no goofing, no sanity, no sleep, nothing. That's why I wrote this show, so I get the hell out the house. Yeah, but don't get me wrong. I love my kids. I'm just going to raise them a lot better than my parents raised me, because my parents damaged me. But I forgive them, you know, because it made me who I am today, but my kids don't need to be that successful. Hell no. You know, I remember when I was a little boy, my father always used to say to me, "You children are nothing but little retarded midgets that live in my house and don't pay rent." But I'm going to do things different than my father, because my kids are going to pay rent. And my mother always said, "Ay, mijo, I wanted to get an abortion, but it was too late. You were already in college." And I thought that I was doing a great job with my kids till I'm putting them to bed one night, and my daughter Boogie, that's what I call her, she's 2 years old, and her brother is 11 months younger. That's right, Latin twins, so what? I was horny, I couldn't wait to 6 months, all right? And I'm putting them to bed, and my daughter says to me, "Daddy, can a girl be a bastard?" Who said that to you? Grandma. Now, Boogie, you know I love your mother too much to marry her. What? You don't know me. Now go to sleep, Boogie. And I close that door, and I hear her say, "Let's tell everybody we're adopted." The little Judas brat turning on me already when she doesn't even need to worry, because her mother, my girlfriend, she and I are going to be together for always. Always in love, always loyal. And do you know why? Because we're not married. That's why. And sure, marriage came up. You know, we talked about it. We examined what we both brought to the table. She's Jewish. I'm not. She comes from money. I do too, now. She went to the best schools. I knew where they were. And we came to the same conclusion that we will both leave in a heartbeat except for one thing. She's my other half, my true love. We were meant to be. We're like soulmates on permanent booty call. And I'm not a bad father either. I gave my kids everything. I gave them a big house, a Jamaican nanny. Me want me smokes, bun. Get me fatty for your nanny. And if the cops come, tell them that it's your daddy's. Now slap you down, tell me son, don't know, but if you go, tell me son, don't know. And I also gave my kids away into the white world because they're little Jew-Ricans. Half Latin and half Jewish. So they'll be able to dance and balance their own checkbooks. Credits, debits, wepa. Credits, debits, wepa. Credits, debits, wepa. Wepa. Now, my introduction into the white world and another kind of family happened when I was about 9 years old because my parents couldn't wait to get rid of me every summer. And they would send me to this thing called the Fresh Air Fund. I don't know if you know what that is. Some of my reject friends up there like myself. Because it's this organization that takes poor, underprivileged inner city kids like us and sends them to a rich white family in the country for 2 weeks. And just when you're getting comfortable, 3 meals a day, ketchup isn't a vegetable, they snatch it all away. So if you didn't know how poor you were, now your ass really knows. And I went to brag to my friends, and my posse, we always hung out on this one stoop, man, every day. And it was Fucks Funny, Xerox, and English. Those were their tags. We called him Fucks Funny because he had big ears like a rabbit and a bent dick. I think you get my meaning. Yo, man, they gonna do mad experiments on you, man. You're gonna come back circumcised and whatnot.
Yeah, man, you're gonna come back circumcised and whatnot. Yeah.
That was Xerox, because he repeats everything. In English, we call him that because he spoke in the past tense, because he knew he had no future.
Yo, man, you're gonna get lost. You're gonna come back missing. Yeah, lost. Yeah, what he said, John, yeah.
So I left my friends all paranoid, and I got on this Greyhound bus that took me all the way to Vermont. And I get off the bus, and there's this perfect white J. Crew family waiting for me. Complete with gin and tonics in the morning. And my Fresh Air Fund father comes up to me, he's like,
"Oh, Marge, look, we got ourselves a little Mexican. Would you like a drinky poo, Jorge?"
No offense, mister, but I ain't Mexican. Oh, I so do love Cancun. Lady, what are you, deaf? I just told you I ain't Mexican.
Calm down, Julio. We're gonna buy you everything your little heart has ever desired.
Pues órale, vato. Let me get you a margarita ese. And as we were leaving the town square, where all the Fresh Air Fund mothers would parade their ghetto prizes, I overheard these moms going off. Oh, I got this little boy from a broken family. Oh, you don't say, lucky you. The Petersons have a real live junkie. Why, they already have things missing. And my Fresh Air Fund mother was mad jealous. She was like, well, little Johnny is a stuttering, masturbating, bed-wetting, glue-sniffing little Latin loser. What a liar. I didn't stutter.
Don't listen to her, Jesus. She's a fucking drunk. Did I tell you I love Mexican women? Is your mother single? I haven't had sex in a year.
It was so great to find out that white people were fucked up too. And I'll always be thankful to that family for giving me that. But then I had to go home, which sucked. Because we were poor, but my father was cheap on top of that. Yo, it's a bad combo, trust me. My father would do anything not to give us presents. And one Christmas Eve, he went to the roof and he was like, okay, boys, stay right here. I'm going to try to save Santa, coño, está suicidal, yo no sé qué va a pasar. Coño, me estoy frizando, Dios mío. Santa, don't jump. Think of the children. Pull yourself together, man. Ho, ho, ho. I'm sorry, boys. Santa just killed himself. We won't be having crema this year. Instead, we're gonna read from the encyclopedia. You suck, Dad. What? You don't know how good you have it. I came from a poor family. Thank God I was a boy. I wouldn't have had anything to play with. Wait till you have children. You'll see. I put a curse on you. Sofrito, cuchifrito, que se jodan un poquito. And eventually, my parents did give me a present, a younger brother, somebody to torment. I called him Serge, and he called me Master. And Serge and I, we shared the same room and the same bed till we went to college. I know, it was weird. And one night, I had my father's encyclopedia open to naked natives of Mesoamerica. John, come on, let me see the encyclopedia. No way. They're still awake, man. And besides, when you see the pictures, you're gonna make monkey noises. I don't make monkey noises. You do too. Do not look. John, stand back. I don't know how big it's gonna get. I'm gonna release the hostages. I know you're not sleeping. And put it away, Serge, before I smack it. Look, if I have to come back down one more time, it's gonna cost you years off your life. And I'm not talking about the crummy ones at the end. He's so powerful. John, he's like a, I don't know, he's like a superhero. Yeah, right. Super Latin dad. Yeah, whatever. Super Latin dad. Yeah, can whip your ass redder than Mars, Latin dad. Can kick the door in the bathroom while you're beating off, Latin dad. Can get mad at his boss, so he takes it out on you, Latin dad. Puts the funk in dysfunctional. His kids are functional. He's my hero. He's my villain. He's Latin dad. So now you're making up songs about me. I've had you too. If I hear one more peep out of you, you're gonna get a visit from the Christmas belt you made for me. And let me tell you, cardboard stings. Okay, Dad. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dad. One more peep. puppy. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. That's it, you two. I'm gonna smack the living... No, you want me to hit you, don't you? You sick puppies. Instead, I'm gonna tell you a little bedtime story. Once upon a time, there were two boys from Queens, and an evil monster lived under their bed, plotting schemes. And they peeped and touched themselves with their fingers, and the evil monster came out and bit off their fingers. Sleep tight. And my brother and I, we couldn't sleep through the whole night. We stayed up and read all 27 volumes of that goddamn encyclopedia. Which really wasn't a big deal because my parents fighting usually kept us up anyhow. Because my parents had a funky relationship, man. They attacked each other about everything. And when they ran out of nasty things to say to one another, they started in on each other's ancestors. Your father comes from a long line of losers, okay? Because back in ancient Spain, Leguizamo meant chamber pot emptier. Que conquistador y que mierda, please. Your mother's people were brown, naked, coked up savages. They didn't come on the boats, no. They were so high, they swam all the way. And someday, I'm gonna have to tell my kids the story of our origins. But it's not gonna start once upon a time, because that's for white fairy tales. Latin history starts, you motherfuckers ain't never gonna believe this shit. Alright? Because not even the Discovery Channel knows our story. Spanish Europeans came over, sexed up the Indians, menage a trois with some black folk. And one of those was my ancestor, loser Leguizamo, who left Spain and came to the New World where a chamber pot emptier could front like a conquistador, hooked up with my great-great-great-great Incan princess grandmother, who was a Latin honey like J-Lo. And she went up to the boats and she was like, there comes a white boy with enough syphilis for two. And loser disembarks on his horse. Greetings! Brown, hairless, heathen savage. I come to take your city of gold. You can't take my bling bling. Now, bling bling for the white folk, that means jewelry and such, okay? Look, no one's gonna be left out. If you don't understand something, ask the person next to you. They'll help you. This is a new New York. I hear you sacrifice your virgins. Are you a virgin? Does ass fucking count? And we all know it does. So after 13 years of my parents arguing about the origins of Latin man, they finally agreed on something. Divorce. And it was a nasty-ass divorce. For everybody except for my father, because my mother must have got her lawyer on Sesame Street. Because the first day of court, he was like, Mr. Leguizamo, be a doobie, don't be a don't be, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. So my father got everything. And my mother, well, she got us. And she got to be a single mom, which is a polite way of saying broke, exhausted, and nobody'll date your ass. Yeah, applaud yourselves. You know who you are. You deserve it. We'll take a moment. Okay, enough. And Latin moms don't sacrifice quietly neither. Nah, because my mother be working 3 jobs, come home and cook for us, and she'd be like, pedazo de mierda. Inútil. I can't believe I have to be both mother and father to you. Why don't you grow up and move out of the house so I can party again? Well, Mom, why don't you let your mustache grow and I'll call you Pops? ¿Qué? That's it, I had it with you. Dame la chancleta. Thank you. Now turn the radio on so the neighbors can't hear you. No, Mom, please, no, please. Psh. Atrevido, baboso, mocoso, seco, no, ow. No, ow. Zángano, condenado, sinvergüenza, diablo. No, Mom, ow, no, ow, no, ow, no, ow, That's how Latin hip-hop was born. Ah, vodka. All I hear is, the sound doesn't reach, my brother. I'm the only one with a mic. But I love you back. I'm an hour. Don't get nervous. I'm just letting you marinate a little bit. Now, my mother couldn't deal with me and my brother because we were too much for her. So she sent me to go live with my grandparents. And my grandfather was this really handsome man with a mane of white hair. He looked like a matinee idol until he lost his teeth, and then he looked like an anus. And then when he got a stroke, the anus moved to the side. And my grandfather would make us, me and my grandmother, play poker with him every afternoon. Ay, bendito. Ay, Dios mío. You know, Johnny, when I was a young girl, I dreamt that I was gonna grow up and marry a big somebody. Or nothing. I got my wish. I married a big nothing. The first man that got me pregnant. I think I'll take 2 cards. Oh, don't worry, Papi, I don't care, no, 'cause I'm gonna die soon. Oh, I can't wait, God. Ay, take me now, Lord. What are you waiting for? Ay, Dios mío. Ay. Here are your 2 cards. Dealer takes 1, Papi. No, I'm cool, Grandpa. I'll stick. Hey, Grandpa, why don't you just leave her, man?
Mijo, because the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know. And besides, she's still great in bed.
Ay, que zángano, no joda. Ay, where are they? Oh. Deuces wild. Oh my God, you two, cut it out. I can't take it anymore. I fold. God, I can't wait till I grow up and move the hell out of this house.
Puppy, why do you try so hard to be happy all the time? Life isn't about fun and smiling every day. No. It's about pain, failure, misery, and Budweiser. And it doesn't hurt to know that you're gonna die soon. Oh, I can't wait, God. Ay, 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 Dios mío.
And every day, I couldn't wait to get the hell out of that madhouse. And high school became my refuge. And I was about 16 years old, 35 in ghetto. And pretty soon, all I could think about was females. But all that girls in high school can think about are the cool guys, the gangsters, the outlaws, right? So I wasn't getting any. So Fuck's Funny, English Xerox and me, we started our own posse and we called ourselves the Sexaholix. Yeah. And we would serenade the hottest mommies in Queens. And there was this one legendary one that was so hot, but of course her father was a cop, and he never let her down from the third floor apartment building. So we called her Rapunzel Garcia. And one night, we climbed into the elevated train across the way from our building, and we got into a parked train and grabbed the conductor's mic. Hey, Rapunzel, over here. Hit it, Xerox. What you're about to hear is no test, but we Sexaholics be the best. I said a lottie, dottie, we like to party. We'll sing and dance till you're goddamn sorry. Ha, 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 ha. I'm the Latin from Manhattan, got more magic than Aladdin. Abracadabra, turn his legs to Gelatin, say feet to the fire, foe to the foam. Don't be mad, cause your boy is hung like a e-ah. All you Xerox, yeah. A little coitus, never hoided us. Yeah, thanks a lot, fellas. That was great. Hey, Rapunzel, how was that? Well, you guys are like so brave and funny. Well, come on down. Well, I can't, but my father's on his way. And our father came down and handcuffed us and took us to jail and put us in separate cells. And I was scared, because I was young, Latin, and friendly. In a cell with a bunch of degenerate freaks. Look at that little motherfucker. Ooh, lick like taste, little motherfucker. Turn the little ass out. I want to bite, lick that motherfucker. Yeah. And I knew I had to turn things around real fast before I'm celebrating my 50th anniversary as Lola the prison bitch. So I became the baddest, hardest punk alive. All right, who's gonna be my bitch? All right, who's gonna suck my dick? Don't make me pick you out, no. John? Mom? Mom, how long you been listening? Long enough, mijo. But whatever you and your bitches do is none of my business. Ay, Dios mío, la perdí. So that arrest was good for me, because it made me cool. Cool to everybody but to Rapunzel, because she thought she was better than me because she was Argentinian. Because she ain't have no Indian or nothing in her yet. And the more I wanted her, the more she rejected me. So I went to get some advice from the sexual pioneers in my family. My Aunt Esperanza and my Uncle Walter. Esperanza was a lesbian and Walter was gay. And they got married just to have a child, but they weren't having any luck. Because for Esperanza, just the idea of having sex with Walter made her so nervous, she stuttered. John, Papi, I'm going to teach you how to make love to a woman. It's all about just check the oil and ring the bell. Ay, qué asco. Casi que me vomito. John, Papi, women take forever, nene. I still don't have any feeling in my face. And Papi, I don't repeat gossip. So listen good, okay? As soon as I give Esperanza a child, I'm gonna go out there and find me Mr. Wrong. And when I do, I'm gonna bang him like a screen door during a hurricane. Thwack, 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 thwack. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, me falta el aire. Walter, look, I just want to know how to give Rapunzel, man. Papi, I'm giving you choices. This is America, okay? Oh, Jose, can you see? You can be anything you want to be, and no one has a right to bother you. Except bisexuals. They're just greedy. Pick a hole, you know what I mean? Hello, goodbye. Papi, I got the sure thing to get this the little hoe. Just bring her home and light candles, make it warm. Give her wine and repeat everything she says back to her. Women love to hear themselves talk. And then you could just you could fuck her. So I took Esperanza's advice. Make it warm, booze, and repeat. But first, I had to convince Rapunzel to come home with me. So I had to bribe her. You said you're going to give me your TV set. Like, where's the TV you promised? I said after the date. That was the deal, okay? Just relax. Esperanza said, make it warm. I went one better. I turned the thermostat to 90. Put the oven on broil. Close all the windows. And I turn around and Rapunzel's like, I can't breathe. Agua, agua. Help me, somebody, help me. Esperanza said, booze. I got vodka laced with scotch and whiskey. Here, may the wind behind you never be yours. Oh my God, you're so stupid. I like that. Oh, I hate my life. My father tells me that Latin men are shit, that they're awful, they're just gonna disrespect me. I should just have sex with you, shouldn't I? Esperanza said, repeat. I was like Xerox. Yes, I am shit. Your father's right. Look, I try to disrespect you. Let me start by disrespecting your breasts. You prefer left or right? See, you're not taking me seriously. You don't know how serious I am. Come on, baby. Come on, please, please. Let me just put the tip in. Okay. Oh, yeah, just touch it then. Fuck, just look at it. No, because you're gonna go crazy on me. Oh, baby, please do me. Otherwise, the sperm's gonna turn back in on me and poison me. It's a slow, horrible death. You ever seen a brown man with blue balls? They never go back. All right, mercy, fuck, whatever, but you better not tell my father. No, I promise. And I whipped it out, and she was like, oh, my God. You're so small. Well, I like to think of it as your vagina's too big. And she was gone. And she took my TV. Fuck. So after a couple of years of giving girls all my household appliances and not getting anything in return, I was saved because I went to college. And in college, I got tons of meaningless sex. Uh-huh. You could tell all these undergrads. I was like one of those horny dogs that can't stop humping, going from class to class. Hey, Bob, what's up, man? How you doing? I just failed philosophy, man. But wasn't it Friedrich Nietzsche who said, Der Mensch ist was über... Shit, I'm late for psych. I'll catch you at the beer blast. Down with apartheid. Down with apartheid. Working my way through college. How would you like that burger, sir? Medium or well done. Hold that thought. I'll be right back. And after a while, I got tired of meaningless sex. Yes, you can get tired of sex. Because I felt like there had to be more to life because I was feeling pretty empty. And my search for that something meaningful led me to older women. I think there's an older woman right here, fellas. Beginners. And I hooked up with this hot 40-year-old, hot for 40. Waitress/actress. Her name was Penny. And she was a divorcee starting her life anew just like I was. And she taught me everything. Slower. Higher. To the right. No, my right. Hey, wait. Hold on, a little longer. A little longer. And I was like tangent parabolas, isosceles triangles. Penny, I don't think I can last much longer. And then all of a sudden I heard... What was that? Nothing. Just a little quiff. She's talking to you. She says you got a lot to learn. And I was 21, and I moved out of my grandparents' house, and I stopped living off of them, and I moved in with Penny, and started living off of her. And we moved into a Manhattan apartment that was so small, the furniture was painted on the walls. Sitting down was a bitch. I was like... No thanks, I'll stand. And being with Penny was so exciting, man, because she was so good to me. Dragged me to acting classes, made me read tons of books. And she had such an open mind. She loved to go to seminars, and we would go to these kabuki seminars with her Japanese teacher, Mr. Mihoko. Fascinating stuff. And she felt I needed to keep improving myself, so she made me go to feminist seminars. And on the drive home, she was mad inspired.
I'm so tired. Tired of being dominated by white male supremacists and their language. It's a phallocentric testosteronocracy. You following me, Joan? I mean, why menstruation? Why not womenstruation? Why herpes, Joan? Why not himpies? Why dictionary? Why not pussytionary?
And a few months go by, and we're a full-fledged couple, as happy as we can be, sharing the bathroom in the mornings and everything. And one day, the unspeakable is spoken.
Oh, John, these past 3 months have been so exciting. You make me feel so young.
Well, Penny, I never felt like this before either. I never knew it could be this good.
Oh, John, is that a commitment I hear? Oh, shit, John, I love you too.
And a year goes by, and she keeps improving me because somehow I never seem to be good enough for her. And one day, we're in the bathroom, and she tells me she's pregnant, and I was like, wow. Wow, are you sure it's yours?
Don't worry your pretty little head over it, okay? Because I'm going to get an abortion.
But Penny, it's my kid. You know, I have rights too. I mean, it might be fun to have this kid. We could have somebody to tell what to do. He could fetch things for me. I mean, can you imagine the power and the control? We could really do damage to somebody.
No, you have a point there. I mean, it's not fair to kill the fetus and let the father live.
Boy, John. And she sent me packing, and I was gone. And as soon as I was out of her life, I wished, and I should have said I love you to her, but I didn't know what love was. I didn't recognize it coming from the family I came from. So I slipped into post-breakup hell. Do you know when you're in your room all alone and time just slows down to a complete standstill? Oh, my God. What the fuck am I gonna do? Isn't this day ever gonna end? And my father calls me, trying to console me. John, papi, are you feeling confused and unloved? Well, get used to it. As you go through life falling in love, you're going to have your heart broken so much because with women, you have to be manly, but you got to show your feminine side. You got to be yin, you got to be yang, you got to be schizophrenic. Now, what kind of conquistador are you, huh? Get off the pity pad. Yeah, join me for a drink. Okay, so I'll see you in half an hour. All right, bye. So I go meet my dad at this karaoke bar. And there's my dad hitting on these two women who must be 30 if you combine their ages together. Hey, tell me about yourselves, your dreams, your struggles, your telephone numbers. Hey, John Papi, come here. Let me introduce you to my kid brother. Oh, it's so good to see you. I needed somebody to talk to. So, oh my God, Penny's here. She's here with her Japanese boyfriend. I gotta go. I can't stay. No, mijo, sing for her. Win her over. No, Dad, I have my pride. You don't understand. I can't live if living is without you. I can't live, I can't give anymore. I can't believe that was horrible. I can't believe you just made me do that. I never made an ass of myself like that before, Dad. Sure you have, Dad. We call each other Dad. It's a thing we have. Oh my gosh, she's kissing him. It's over. She's got somebody, and you might have somebody. And I'm all by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself anymore. Mijo, I'll show you how it's done, papi, like this. All by himself, John doesn't want to be. All by himself, he'll always be. Because, what's her name? Penny? Because Penny, you pussy whipped him. There, I showed her, papi. Yeah, thanks, Dad. You certainly showed her. That's why she's leaving, but thank you anyway. Penny, stop. Come on, wait. Penny, come on. Give me a chance. Look, I'll be anything you want me to be, Penny. Look, I'll change. Look, Penny, I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Penny, wait, look. I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think. Penny, wait. I
Everyone around me is a total stranger. Everyone avoids me like a cyclone ranger.
Wepa. 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 Wepa.
Manik. Ganyo ko amul yaay na mama.
Wepa.
Hola.
Wepa. That's right. That's the heartbeat of all Latin people. And if you're offbeat by this much, you're fucked for life. And I was offbeat for a little while. So I decided to stay on my own and just figure out who the hell I was, grow a little bit. And I started to pursue my career, and I got into my first movie, and I got cut out of my first movie. And my mother was, at least you were subliminal. And my father was, I like to see you in a snuff picture. Thanks, Dad. And while I was growing, I met this hot young Latin actress. And she came up to me, she was like, oh, how you doing? My name is Evelyn, and I couldn't help but noticing that you were staring at my tits, right? Ever date an actress? Oh boy, 'cause she was like, oh, John, tell me all about myself.
Oh, John, you know, I was supposed to be the one that made it in my family, but you know what I got on my SATs? I got nail polish. But I'm gonna make it. That's why I'm thinking of changing my name to something white sounding. What do you think of just Visa? It could work, right? Because when I was born, I had blonde hair and blue eyes, right? And if you look in the right light, my eyes still look hazel. Looky.
And I look at Evelyn, and there is no genetic way in hell her DNA would have given her hazel eyes, except in her twisted, self-hating Latin brain. And this stupidity made me sad. And this sadness made me love her. Because I thought that I could save her. I thought that I could Pygmalionize her the way that Penny had molded me, but with more sensitivity, of course. Evelyn, I like you just the way you are, baby. That's why I've drawn up this 10-point program to completely change you for the better.
Oh my God, what are all these pie charts?
Kinko's is amazing, isn't it? Okay, now pay attention. Number 1, lower your voice to a sexy rasp, okay? Because that high pitch only bats can hear. 2, lose the heels, it makes me look taller. 3, 1985 called. They want their music back. I was drunk with power, I admit it. But eventually, every creation must kill its creator. And my sweet, young Latin thing turned into Girlfriendenstein.
Yes, Kinko's is amazing, motherfucker. Let's turn our pie charts to page 3, right after it says you're not my goddamn father. Now, 1, did you know that food tastes better when you chew with your mouth closed? 2, Super Mario Brothers sucked. Don't be on his side. 3, why can't you stand up for me in front of your mother? What, are you still attached to her umbilical cord, or is that her dick?
Ooh. Don't you ever talk about my mother's dick that way.
Well, do you want to know why I don't get wet anymore? It's because you're putting me down doesn't turn me on.
Well, as long as I can spit.
Oh my God. What the hell is that supposed to mean? No real man could say something like that. I don't even know if you're man enough anymore. Come over here and prove you're a man, boy.
I'll show you who's not man enough. Is this man enough? I can't imagine. And from that first brawl to that fight, I managed to discover something very magical. The bigger the fight, the better the sex. And my life became a beautiful living hell. So we did what some couples do when they have conflicts that they can't possibly resolve. We got married. And I can remember where and when. I just can't remember exactly why. And on the day of my bachelor party, my friends got so wasted. Yo, man, to Latin girls, baby, that's right. They're like blow-up dolls, man. Put a ring on those fingers and poof, watch those hips expand.
Oh, shit, that's cold. Oh, shit, no you didn't, motherfucker. Poof, motherfucker, it's fucked up, shit. Cold motherfucker, poof, oh, that shit's fucked up. No, you didn't.
Oh, come on, fellas, be serious, man. Come on, you guys got married. Come on, there's got to be something good about marriage, right? No, there is, man. There is. It makes your life seem longer. I've been married to Kuka for only a year, and it feels like forever, dog. But play it. Check this out. Straight from the heart, man. Straight from the heart. If you and Evelyn last more than 6 months, I'll blow Xerox.
Yeah, I want to see that shit, motherfucker. You talk a lot of shit. Don't think I forgot the poof. I remember that shit. You got your ass motherfucker with him. You're talking that shit. You motherfucker get hooked up. Your poof, motherfucker. Y'all shit before that motherfucker talking about that shit. Yeah.
But I listened to my friends because I just thought that they were mad jealous because I was the last one to get married. So I went ahead with my wedding plans. And I got my nuptials in Vegas at the Elvis Chapel. And a year later, we're celebrating our first wedding anniversary. Oh, come on, baby. You gotta move a little bit.
But I told you that I'm not in the mood.
Yeah, but even people who don't fuck on their anniversary.
Now look what you made me do. You made me lose my place in the book.
Oh, come on, baby. Can't you at least fake it?
What do you think I've been doing?
Well, then you suck as an actress.
Well, maybe if I had a bigger part.
And the last of the Sexaholix joined the alcoholics. And I started staying out late nights with my friends, never wanting to come home. Break up, make up, that's all we do. First you love me, then you hate me. It's a game for fools. Shh. Don't wake up the monster.
It's too late. I'm already up.
Oh, don't hit me. My friends were just leaving. Don't go. Sorry, man. We got wives to go home to. Yeah, man. We got wives to go home to.
No, it's okay. Stay out with your friends. We're just supposed to go to my parents' house tonight. That's all. But don't worry. Because I'm going to sew up my pussy. And then you can't fuck me no more. And then your dick will wither and fall off, and then you'll have a pussy, and then maybe your friends will want to fuck you!
She actually said that. I couldn't write a line like that. What guy could?
That's it, John. I'm leaving because you make me miserable. Oh, John. You wouldn't be man enough to try to make it work out just one more time, would you?
Who's not man enough? I'll show you who's not man enough. Is this man?
John, wake up. John, wake up. I want a divorce.
A divorce? But baby, you're supposed to love me no matter what.
You must be confusing me for Jesus.
And she was gone. And I don't know why the divorce came to me such a big surprise, because all Leguizamos grow up, get married, start a family, fail, divorce, end up alone and miserable. So I was right on track. Yep, I was broke and depressed, but not as depressed as when I had to move back in with my grandparents. Oh yeah. And my grandfather's health had really deteriorated. I mean, he didn't suffer from senility. He kind of enjoyed it. Help! Help! I fell in the toilet!
How the hell did you come to falling?
I didn't come to falling. I came to take a shit. And then my grandmother turned my grandfather over to me because she was cool to torture him when he was healthy, but now that he was suffering on his own, she decided to study the Bible and cram for her finals. So I became his caregiver, and I had to take care of all his daily activities. And I do mean all. Papi, take me to the office. Okay, Grandpa, I'll take you right to the toilet, but you got to do the rest yourself, okay? What? I got to hold it for you. Okay, come on, hurry up. Oh, man, you're spraying everywhere. What, are you a little fire truck? How the fuck did I get this job? Here I am, a grown man, broke and divorced, holding my grandfather's pinga. And he's just scheming away.
Papi, help me escape. I saved enough money for a cab. We could go anywhere, Hawaii. Hey, don't forget to shake it. Papi, I know you're not happy. Come on, come with me. I could get women for the two of us. What do you... What? Sing with me. The Jordan rivers deep and wide, but soon I'll see thee. I'm afraid. Hold my hand.
It's okay, Grandpa. It's okay. I'm right here. It's okay, man.
Oh, that's nice. But who are you?
And my grandfather got his wish to escape that night. And I just stayed in my room for a couple of days because he was the first person I ever loved who died. And it was a little too much. But then on the day of the funeral, my friends had the brilliant idea of giving me something to numb the pain.
Come on, man, smoke it. This is the only way I can deal with this messed it up world.
Nah, man, I can't smoke at my grandfather's funeral. What, are you crazy? Yo, dog, I'm serious. You're gonna need it, man. My grandmother died 6 months ago. It makes the church music sound like the Beatles. And the Munchies help choke down the communion wafer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, John. Munchies, Beatles, etc. Yeah.
All right, fellas, if you think it's gonna help, I'll take a little hit. All right, I didn't realize I was that depressed. And all of a sudden, I started to feel nice and cool and philosophical even. Death is life's way of saying, slow down. You've done too much. Life spelled backwards is iful. And I was feeling so nice until I got to the funeral parlor, and then I realized that I had made a huge mistake. Because all of a sudden, I was mad paranoid. And I kept thinking that everybody was thinking that I did it. I didn't do it, man. Why would I do it? I'm the only one who would hold his pinga. And we had an open casket. Because you know how we Latin Catholics are. We don't trust them to give us our dead. We want to make goddamn sure. And yup, there was my grandfather. All stiff in the rigor mortis and whatnot. And he had too much makeup on. He looked like a Latin Reagan. And my mother comes over and she just throws herself on the body. Ay, Dios mío. ¿Por qué, God? Why, God? Why take him? Take my mother. And I watch as they drag my mom away, and I look back at my cabaret-looking grandfather, and I got pot lip. And I was sad, but everybody thought I was smiling. And I started to cry, and they thought I was laughing. Take that stupid smile off your face, descarado. Show some respect. And my grandmother went over and kissed my grandfather with her eyes open because she still didn't trust him. I know you're not there, pendejo. Who you trying to fool, desgraciado? You thought you could escape me, didn't you? But I'm coming soon to make you miserable forever. Because I don't think I can make it without you. And she must have been holding it in for 50 years because she let out a cry that had never been used. And nothing came out. And then all of a sudden I thought I heard my grandfather talking to me. John, down here. Psst. Abuelito?
Sí, papi. Mijo, life is simple. Never fall in love with a woman who kisses with her eyes open. Because you could see right to their heart. Oh, hey, wow, don't be sad. Oh, yeah. Why, you want me to be there to play with you? Hey, do you remember? Do you remember all the times I used to take you fishing? To the pet shop? That look on your face made me so happy. Papi, all kids are angels, even the bad ones like you. You just gotta give them roots and wings, you know? Oh, hey, psst, come here. I got an idea. Take my ashes and put them in an Etch-a-Sketch. Then you can play with me whatever you want.
And it took me a long time to let my grandfather's advice sink in because I'm a stubborn guy and I got to make my own mistakes. So by the time I hit 30, I felt like, I've played enough. It's time to be settled down before I become one of those old guys in leopard thongs and big guts, poor hair plugs, picking up chicks every, hey, tell me about yourself, huh? Come on, be different. Say yes. And I became a workaholic, man. I just hid in my work 24/7. And I was making this one flick that should have gone straight to video. And I met Teenie. And Teenie was this hot little pixie blonde. That was everything I wasn't. She was sane, grounded, not an actor. So I went after and I camped outside of her building, one of those half phone booths, through rain and snow. So my hair was dry, but my pants looked like I peed on them. And it worked. She brought me in and kissed me with her eyes closed. And then she read me her rules.
Okay, John, before you get serious, let me tell you all about myself, okay? I'm very practical, okay? I'm a Jew. And I don't want anything from you that I can't give back to you, okay? Because I've worked hard on myself, so you don't have to. I just want you to be there for me sometimes when I need you, and then we're golden, okay? So let's play it by ear. Whatever happens, happens. Okay, have fun, go.
And I applauded too, because she was amazing. And I didn't want to mess this up, so I was really hard on myself to mature. So when my therapist said, congratulations, John, you are now emotionally 12 years old. 13, here we come. So I felt we were ready to make love for the first time. At least I thought I was ready. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. I don't know. This never happened to me before. I don't know. I don't know. I must be kinky. I can't get it up unless you treat me like shit.
Okay. Fuck you. No? All right. Well, we could do other things. We could talk. You want to talk? Okay, let's talk. What do you want to talk about? I know. Why don't you start by telling me about your family? Well, they're fine, thank you. Well, you're lucky, because my mother told my father the other day that I was a failure. And I asked her, why would you say something like that? And she said, I didn't know it was a secret. Oh my God, you're damaged too. Yeah, but at least I'm in therapy. Well, I need a lot more therapy, because my brother used to make monkey noises when he masturbated. Oh my God, that's so weird, because my cousin used to bleat like a sheep.
Oh my God, we're soulmates.
Yeah, I don't want to marry you either.
I love.
John, grow up.
And believe you me, I wanted to. Because a woman who calls me on my bullshit but is sweet about it, what the fuck happened? Did God give me a coupon? And the rest of that evening was pillow talk. And we hooked up, and a year went by, and things were going great between the two of us. So we decided to have our families meet at Christmas. Oh, don't worry. I made it a costume Christmas. I wanted as many layers of camouflage on my family as possible. ¿Qué es lo que está pasando? ¿Qué es lo que está pasando? ¿Qué es lo que está pasando? Que la gente está gozando. And my mother shows up all orangey and fishy smelling. Ay, besito todo el mundo. Feliz Navidad. Mom, what the hell are you wearing? Ay, papito, I'm lax. Smoked salmon. Oh, Mom, go home and change, please. Ay, papito, relax. I'm trying to impress them. Serge helped me with my schmear. It's getting chilly in here all of a sudden. And we got Hanukkah candles for Teeny's parents, and my father blew them out. Dad, what are you doing? Mijo, I thought it was my birthday. You know, you people are embarrassing the hell out of me. Why can't you be like Teeny's parents? And her father comes over and he's like, hey, Jorge, we got these photos from Cancun. Boy, do we love Mexico. No offense, sir, but I'm not Mexican. So what part of Mexico did you say you were from? I didn't say, because I just told you that I'm not Mexican. Whatever. My daughter tells me that she loves you. You have my blessing. Pues órale, vato. What a perfect match. Her family was as screwed up as mine. And then a couple of years went by, and we moved in together. And that's when I started to freak out. Because I was sure that she was going to see me for who I really was. A self-absorbed, insecure, egomaniacal, sexaholic actor. And I wanted love, but sometimes love to me was the scariest shit in the world, so I always sabotaged things. But at least we never went to bed mad. No, we stayed up and fought. So 4 days later, ow, okay, I'm awake, ow.
John, do you know how angry I am at you? I could kill you. I could gouge out your eyes. I could eat your flesh.
Baby, all I asked you is if you ever had sex with another woman. What's the big deal?
Well, why don't you work on satisfying one woman and then we'll graduate, okay? Why are you always running away from me?
I'm going through a crossroads. Come on, how many times does a man come to a crossroads in his life?
Well, if they're you about every 3 months, John, just stop it. Just stop it. Just be yourself. That's all I want. That and kids.
Kids? We don't need kids. We got me.
But John, my clock is ticking.
Well, just put it on snooze.
You know, not everything's a joke.
Ow, okay, I'm sorry your clock is telling you to have kids, okay? Because my clock is telling me to go to sleep. Good night. Now I can't sleep. Look, I got to walk it off. And I go hang out with my friends. I was like, yo, fellas, Tini wants to have kids, man. You have, I mean, what's it like?
Oh, man, kids. My kids have taught at me a lot. They taught at me. I don't speak it so well.
Yo, man, my boys are great, man. My boys I never raise my hand to my boys. Nah, because it leaves the midsection open.
Yo, man, my daughter just learned how to talk, man. Now we don't know how to teach her how to shut up. Go check it this morning. She told the teacher, my daddy brushes my mommy's teeth with his pee-pee. They meant well. Thanks a lot, fellas. But I was going to have to step out on my own on this fathering thing because my whole life I lived it by myself, for myself, and I survived all the Fresh Air Fund mothers, dead Santas, grandpa's pingas. And I felt that was some kind of sign to give back. Plus there was a chance I could do it better than my parents, or at least different, because I'm not my father. So I decided to go for it. And when I went to tell Tini the good news, she was like, oh, John, what a relief, because I'm already pregnant. And then all of a sudden, I wasn't so sure anymore. But she was pretty far along, so we went for it. And just like every guy, I was gender specific, right? I wanted a boy. Because you just feel like you can relate better. You can pass your dysfunction so much easier. And when we went for our first sonogram, I was still in denial. And we had this Korean doctor. He's like, I told you for the millionth time, it's a girl, it's a girl, it's a girl. There's no ding dong. Get the hell out of my office. And we had a home birth, and Tini got a Brazilian wax because she knew I was going to videotape the whole thing. And she's squatting and pushing, and I'm zooming in. And I'm watching as my favorite safe haven is being ripped open by this 8-pound object. And all I could think was, damn. Next time we have sex, I'm gonna have to bang the hell out of the sides for her to feel me at all. And I was still hoping for, but I was like, B to the O to the Y. B to the O to the O to the Y. And you know how the head pops in and out a couple times? It was like, look, Tini, look, it's got the face of a boy. I'm telling you, it's a boy. Keep pushing, and a shoulder popped out, another little shoulder, and a little bit more. Oh my God, it's a boy, and what a goddamn boy. And the midwife was like, I'm sorry, Mr. Leguizamo, that's the umbilical cord. I knew that. Tini, keep pushing. Don't be afraid of making rude noises. She was like, you fucker, you did this to me. And it was about to come out. What? You want me to catch it? Hey, look, I'm no Jorge Posada. I don't know. All right. And Tini gave one last hard push. Oh, shit. It's a girl. And she was all hot and gooey. What? You want me to cut the umbilical cord? Well, if I'm doing all the work, what the fuck am I paying you for? All right. And you gotta wait for that cord to finish pulsing. It's like a telephone cable. I was like, God damn it, son of a bitch, could you please help me? And as soon as I cut it, she was so present. And she stared at me right into my eyes. And I fell in love with her right then and there. And then all of a sudden, I had this incredible moment of clarity. I realized that no matter what I did, I was gonna fuck her up. And I put her on Teeny's breast, started suckling right away. She was like, it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. Now I have a confession to make. I didn't breastfeed as a child, so now I want to all the time. And I was pushing Boogie out of the way. Hey, you had enough, let your daddy at it. Oh, you got me in the eye. It's all sweet and salty at the same time, like semen. Or so I hear. Hypocrites. And just when me and Tini started to manage our lives a little bit, and Boogie was sleeping tonight, I was getting a little sex from Tini. Just when we figured things out, Tini told me she was pregnant again. And we went to that Korean doctor. Said, yes, I told you, there's a ding dong this time, okay? Get off my back, Jesus Christ, man. And this time at the birth, I was like a professional. I ordered Chinese food. I was eating through the whole thing. Telling the midwife what to do. I think she's crowning, dilated about 8 or 9 centimeters. I would induce if I were you. Pass me that soy sauce, thank you very much. And that second little sucker only pops it out once or twice if you're lucky. Fuakata. And I caught him. Fatum. And now that me and Tini had 2 kids, she was tired all the time. And so responsible, man. Warming bottles for the kids at 6 a.m., mine at 8. And it's not that I wanted sex all the time. Nah, it's just she was so tense, I felt she needed it. All right, this is my story, and I'm sticking to it. So I used every trick in the book. Here, Tini, I brought you an aspirin, baby. Yeah, but I don't have a headache. Aha! Aha! Oh, damn. But John, I've been with the kids all day. I just don't feel very sexy. All right, hurry up before they wake up. Trust me, I don't mind being hurried. It saves me the embarrassment of having to apologize later anyway. Oh, come on, Tina, you gotta get into it a little bit. I can't. He's looking right at me. Well, then just pretend that he's blind, that's all. Oh my God, that's so sad. Now I can't at all. You know, I'm starting to feel like I'm being replaced around here. Like all of a sudden I'm number 2. No, you're not. You're number 3. I'm number 2. But I'm telling you, things are gonna go back to normal soon. Yeah, that's what you said 2 years ago. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. Look, forget I said anything. I'm just gonna go hang out with my friends. I'll holler at you, John. Grow up, okay? Because you're always going somewhere. Why don't you stay here and get to know little man, and Boogie and I are going to have a little girls' night out. Well, that's a great idea. Why don't the 4 of us? No, John. And don't wait up for us. But Tini, you know how I feel about you. Oh, don't worry, John. I know. You love me. And she was gone with Boogie. But this was different than all the other times that women had walked out on me. I wasn't afraid, because this time I had a little hostage. Me and little man alone for the first time. That's cool. We'll watch TV, get pizza. Here, have a little beer. And the little prick gets colicky on me. And he screams these cries that make you want to rip out your ears. Ah! Holy shit, what the hell happened? I played with you, I fed you. Look, I know you can't talk, but what the fuck is going on? Ah! Ah! Then I started to think you was getting competitive with me. Oh, so you think you can take me, huh? I see how you're trying to take Teeny away from me. Every time you breastfeed, you put your little arm around it. Don't think I haven't noticed. and he gives me back the same shifty I grew up in New York City too motherfucker look that I have. Oh, wait till you have kids, you'll see. I put a curse on you. Sofrito, cuchipito, que se joda un poquito. And he wouldn't stop crying, man. And I started to bug. I didn't know what the hell to do, so I called the only person I know who's been in this mess before. John, put him down and get the hell out of the room. Close the door behind you. Okay? Now break open a bottle. No, not for him, for you. So now you appreciate all my hard work to raise you, huh? Papa, you're so lucky you have me as a father. Yeah, 'cause I was never my father's favorite. No, and I was an only child. My father was afraid of his father, I was afraid of him, and, you know, I wanted the same for you. But today's days, kids just talk back to you before you even get a chance to say anything. That's why you have to kick ass from the start. Otherwise, they'll wreck your life, take your dreams, ruin your peace. Oh, Jesus Christ, Johnny, I hated you. I loved you and wanted to kill you, you son of a bitch. I love you. Call me anytime. Bye. My father, the king of mixed signals, going through his male menopause. And it was 7 o'clock and Boogie and Teeny hadn't come back yet. And I was afraid I was going to have to put little man to sleep. He's still alive. Oh, man, what am I afraid of? There's a little angel in there somewhere. I just got to give him roots and wings, right? Yeah, right. Hey, it's okay, little man. All right, how about if I tell you a little bedtime story, huh? Okay, you little sucker. All right, you're not going to believe this, but back in the day, there was this man who grew up surrounded by all these monsters. Okay, I'm sorry. So he ran from them all his life. But no matter how far he ran, he couldn't escape them. So he realized that he had to tame them. And when he did, he felt he was ready to have 2 little ones of his own. And he protected them for as long as he could. But then he had to let go. Because it was their turn to tame their monsters. And you will. And you're going to win. Because I love you. Here, play with your great-grandfather for a little while longer. But I don't want to hear a peep out of you, right? Now one peep. And I close that door. And I hear his first word. Peep.